Hey, what's up, Full Ride Nation? Back for another one. All y'all that don't know me, Christopher, former D1 walk-on, turn starter, here to help you guys with your basketball hopes and dreams, here for your daily motivation. Hey, listen, today's video, we're talking about giving credit where credit is due, guys. I just saw a video, and I'm gonna make a separate video where they were, Jay Wright, I think that's his name, was making excuses for why John Calipari did not win with that Kentucky team, and he lost to Oakland. And to me, he made some very, very disparaging remarks about the Oakland players. But I'm gonna make a separate video. So it got me to thinking that you have to give flowers when flowers are due. So I want to give flowers to two people from my alma mater, FAU. One of them we have to take our hat off to Dusty May. In the past 2 seasons, and this is including the Final Four loss and unfortunately the first round loss, he was 30. He won 60 games and lost 13. Let that sink in. He won 60 games and lost 13 in 2 years. And you can say what you want, and he won the conference tournament and made it to the Final Four in the same year. Guys, that's very, very difficult to do. And so it's a lot of people that will, hate on those statistics and say that they don't mean anything, things of that nature. But I challenge those people to find a coach who's done that at a school, any school, for that matter, in the past 4 years. And then that also leads me to giving roses to the 2001-2002 coach, which is the reason that the team that I was a part of, the reason that we actually made it to the NCAA tournament. That's Coach Mark Wade. And he ain't going to like it, but doesn't matter. I'm going to give it to him anyway and he won't ever say this and he won't ever take the credit for it, but we all know he is the sole reason that on the coaching staff that the FAU Owls made it to the NCAA tournament. And, as I just look at the success that the Owls have had, it makes you proud as an alumni, as a former player. It makes you reflect. It makes you think back. And you have to think back to that great group of guys that was there, all the team, all the family. Everybody got along. Everybody liked each other. And the great coach and Coach Mark Wade and Coop, those two guys, especially Mark Wade, was the strategist. He was the general. He was everything that you needed in a coach in order to be successful and breathe confidence into the players to get to the level to make it to the tournament. And with that team being the first team in school history to ever make it to the tournament and never to have been back to the tournament until last season, and to go all the way to the Final Four and then make the tournament again. That's a very, very hard feat. And it's not a lot of schools that can say that they've done it, coming from where FAU's come from. So a lot of people will say a lot of things, but they're just talking heads at the end of the day. And so when I hear all of these excuses that's made for these coaches, don't get me wrong, Calipari is a great coach, but let's not take it overboard. And I want to make sure that we give credit to where credit needs to be, because sometimes, with all of the scumbag and grimy and nasty coaches that's out there, there are some that are doing the people's work, and I feel as though they need to be recognized. And Mark Wade is definitely one person that I know needs to be recognized, and I'm recognizing them because the things that I learned, was able to absorb, took my game to a different level, as well as the other teammates. And so for that, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. But it's just, I wanted to get that out. I take my hat off to Florida Atlantic and what they were able to accomplish in the past 2 years. And I take my hat off to Mark Wade and what he was able to help the 2002 FAU team accomplish. So with that, guys, y'all know the drill. Let's compete.